I'm Kathryn Johnson, and this is my comedy routine for my English portfolio. So, in college, you gotta take a lot of classes, and a lot of times they don't have anything to do with what you actually want to do. So, I took an anthropology class last semester, and we learned a lot of different things. One of the things that we learned is that, how people have evolved to their different environments all over the world, right? And it got me thinking, what kind of people am I descended from, what people did I, evolve from? So, in anthropology, we learned about a disease that's called rickets that you get when you're deficient in vitamin D, and your bones don't grow correctly. So, little children have crazy bow legs because their legs don't grow right. So, recently, darker skinned people in the UK have been affected by rickets because their dark skin can't absorb as much vitamin D. Well, all I gotta say is, suck up! I ain't never getting rickets. Look how white I am. I'm so white. I'm super white. I go outside for 30 seconds. I haven't had vitamin D to last me a month. I can have my own race. I'm so white. Because whatever color Caucasian is, I'm pretty sure I'm not that. So, if you don't believe me, just look at all my veins. You can see all of them. It looks like some 3-year-old took a blue marker and all over our white walls. All over it. To have it see my skin. So, right, if I was impervious to cold weather, I would have the best camouflage ever, right? I could just I would hide all up in the snow, and people would think I'm the involved snowman. I would move barns and knock down cows and stuff all over the mountains. People were like, what's going on? What's going on? I'd make crazy noises, and they wouldn't know who it is. They would hear the noise, and it'd be invisible, and the crazy stuff would happen. And you know what? It'd be me, the incredible snowman. It'd be awesome. So, I'm super pale, right? We got that established. So that must mean I'm descendant from some other super pale people. Makes sense, right? So I'm thinking, maybe some Scandinavians, some Vikings or something. Maybe some Swiss for their chocolate and their money and their mountains and stuff. So another thing I believe is these people in these regions, right, is because another piece of my anatomy is my chest. I have a very robust chest. My lungs are huge. I can breathe all day, and never get tired, because another thing we learned in anthropology is mountain folk, right? They had large chests and large lungs to maximize their oxygen capacity. Well, that's me. I can breathe all day. I can breathe down there all day and not die. I'm awesome like that. So, you're asking yourself, what kind of mountain folk am I descended from, right? Well, I'm thinking of somebody with some childbearing hips, right? Because I don't have those teeny tiny hips that can cut butter. No. I have the kind of hips, the woman hips that are made for bearing children. Babies, a lot of babies. A lot of babies, right? It wasn't practical all up in the mountains, to be waiting around all day for someone to give birth. No. You had to get babies in and out, It was like a line, like a grocery line. Babies in and out. People had things to do. Mountains climb. Vikings had they'd plunder some villages and rape. And they're going to be waiting for women to give birth. No. Times are harsh. So, Shakira says her hips don't lie. You know why they don't lie? Because they're tiny. People with real hips, they're full of lies. Like they are babies, full of lies and babies. That's what hips are made of, lies and babies. So, another piece of my anatomy that I've been trying to figure out, where it came from, is my chin. I am the proud owner and wearer of a cleft chin or a butt chin, as some people like to say. So, why did this happen? Why did this come around? Why did this evolve? So, what could have been used for? Evolutionarily, things have a purpose. So what was this used for? Maybe, it was used in the mountains or hunting and stuff, and a predator comes along, and they don't want to get attacked. So the predator, it kind of tricks the predator. They come up, and they're like, I'm going to rip your face off. Wait a minute, you get a butt on your face. That doesn't make sense. And then it gives the person enough time to stab them, and then they're dead. And then, that's what happens. Or, another scenario, perhaps it was, goats and, other creatures with horns, like bucks. The ones with the biggest horns get the females. Maybe it was the guy with the biggest butt chin got the female with the biggest childbearing hips. That's how it came along. Biggest butt chin, biggest childbearing hips. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. Right, to recap what we've learned today, about me, my anatomy, which places I've evolved from. My ancestors were some super pale, rickets resistant, abominable snowman, mountain folk with some childbearing hips that are full of lies and babies, as they should be, and large butt chins for some purpose. And this is my evolution. And now I gotta go hide in the snow and scare some children and move some